Hello, and thank you for joining me on today's video blog. I'm Stephen Pilkington with the Path Home team. So thank you for joining me today. Today's topic is a question that realtors get a lot, which is what causes transactions to fall through? Now, we all see homes hit the market and they go under contract, and then it keeps being under contract, and it falls through. Or sometimes there might be a home that hits the market, goes under contract, and a couple of days later it's back on the market. So what are the big factors that as a realtor we see that cause properties to fall through once they go under contract? First of all, we do see a little bit of buyer remorse. So we're in a market right now where things are getting bid up, especially if they're in great condition, there's limited inventory, and it's not uncommon for a buyer to go in and let's say a property is priced at $500,000 and it gets bid up to $550,000. And then all of a sudden a day later they have that oh crap moment where they're not so sure that they actually wanted to bid that property up as much as they did. And so we see a lot of transactions unfortunately fall through right away. And if you do have a transaction that is likely going down the path of falling through, you'd much rather have it fall through right away so you can get it back under contract right away than have it be off the market a long period of time. So we do see a little bit of buyer remorse when they go in and bid a little bit high. So the next big reason that we see things or we see transactions fall through is during the inspection period. And that's because the homeowners and the realtor, in order to get the home ready, they did everything they could to make the home look beautiful. And that included maybe doing some new paint, cleaning the windows, getting some new carpet put in. Yet a lot of times they don't actually solve the inner workings of the home, the things that could use some maintenance. So you end up having a house that looks beautiful on the outside, kind of like a beautiful looking apple, but you bite into it and it's rotten on the inside. And that happens where somebody will bid up a property, they'll get under contract, they love the look of the home only to find out that the roof is shot or it's really old, and or the furnace line or the furnace has issues or the sewer line has issues and there might be roots in it. So these are all things that you can prevent in advance and that you can figure out what is the condition of your furnace, what's the condition of your sewer line, what's the condition of your roof before going under contract, so you can help prevent those buyers from backing out if they then see that your home isn't brand new, because most of them aren't. The next big thing that we see that causes a home to fall out of contract right now is the appraisal. During this time where things are getting bid up, if a property is at $500,000, it gets bid to $550,000, but it only appraises for $525,000. Well, now that buyer has to decide, are they going to bring additional cash to make that closing happen? Or are they going to try and negotiate that price down? And very oftentimes that seller doesn't want to come down in price. I mean, I wouldn't. So what happens then is if they don't come to terms, that buyer backs out. So appraisal can be a big deal right now in a market that's going up, up, up. And then the final thing is the loan conditions deadline. This is typically the last deadline that a buyer has to back out. And what this means is that they're getting a loan with the terms that are favorable to them. And what can happen is that it's COVID right now and somebody's job can get affected. Interest rates have changed positively, yet if interest rates change negatively, we've seen that cause people to back out of transactions. So when it comes down to it, when you're selling a property or when you're buying a property, the things that typically cause people to back out, we've got your buyer remorse, we've got inspection issues, we've got appraisal issues, and then finally we've got your loan conditions. So I hope you've gotten some value out of today's video blog. If you have any suggestions for future video blogs, future topics you'd like me to discuss, please let me know. I'd be happy to do so. Until the next time, stay healthy and we'll see you again.